Welcome to our video about company formation in Slovakia. You have a profitable business? Do you enjoy to pay almost 71% of the profits to the government? With the right structure in Slovakia, you can benefit 2025 from only 16.3% total burden, keep 83.7%. If you press full screen, you can better read the information provided in this video. Zugimpex provides services in Slovakia since 2009. Hundreds of businesses could already benefit from the favorable costs, tax and legislation of this country.
Please inform us how to form a company in Slovakia.
First, we need to know a few things. Which business activities are planned? We need to check if this is a free activity or if a special business license is needed. Sometimes a Slovak resident with certain qualifications is required by law. Eventually, it is possible to modify the business model.
Is a VAT number according to paragraph 4 necessary, so the company does not lose the VAT for incoming invoices? If yes, it is better to purchase an existing company with a VAT registration, so you avoid insecurity and bureaucracy.
Who will be director? If it is a citizen of the EU or EEA, just a police conduct is needed. Third country nationals need a residence and work permit in Slovakia. Who will be shareholder? This can be a physical or a legal person. Please note that Slovak law does not define trustee relationships. The shareholder is deemed to be the owner, but the EU obliges Slovakia to keep a register of beneficial owners.
What legal forms of companies do you recommend?
In most cases, the best solution is to buy a clean limited liability company, called SRO, with a paragraph 4 VAT number. You can change the name, change the object, start immediately and concentrate on your business. If the shareholders live abroad, often a partnership, called KS, in addition is useful to separate the risk and to reduce taxation between corporate and private level. The SRO then can do the main business and one or several limited partnership companies can manage the SRO. Regular tax is 26.5%, but if the turnover of the KS is up to 100,000, then total tax is only 16.3%. Some clients ask for a share company called AS to avoid publication, but such information can be requested at the Central Depository of Shareholders.
A good company structure is key to long-term success. Book your free 20-minute first consultation at Zugimpex and let us tailor the right setup for your situation. Click the link in the description below.
Of course, we want to know how much are the costs of a company in Slovakia.
Companies with a paragraph 4 VAT number are offered between 2,000 and 3,000 euros. Ongoing costs for running a company, including business center and bookkeeping, are usually between 3,000 and 7,000 euros annually. In most cases, there is no requirement for an audit. However, moving activities to Slovakia results in a cost reduction in other countries with higher wages, especially for bookkeeping. So there is a saving in costs, in taxes, and in social charges.
So in fact, with €100,000 profit, we will have between 20,000 and 50,000 euro more available per year. This is the annual cost luxury car. And the taxation for cars is more favorable in Slovakia too.
Yes, this is true, but there are restrictions to drive Slovak cars abroad, and a foreign number plate creates attention with the wrong kind of people.
Tell us, where can we check the information about companies that are for sale?
A good question. The website of the commercial register is orsr.sk. If you are looking for financial information, try finstat.sk. Here the entry for ICDPH shows if the company has a paragraph 4 VAT number. If you want to make a request for information about the shareholders of share companies, apply at the Central Depository of Shares cdcp.sk. Setting up a company in Slovakia is simpler than most people expect, especially with the right guidance. Book your first free 20-minute call with Zugimpex and get started. Click the link in the description below.
Is it useful to organize local people as shareholders in a Slovak company?
Usually not, but there are legitimate cases where clients want to remain confidential, for example if the name of the family is well known. The Slovak law barely regulates fiduciary relationships, so other forms of contracts are used. For example, a silent partnership. There is a formal shareholder, and the client can act as a silent partner in the company. For tax purposes, if the right contract terms are defined, this works similar to a limited partner in a KS.
Is it useful to have a local director?
Generally, we recommend that those who really run the business register as directors drive there and run their company by themselves. In Slovak law, the liability of a director is quite low, so there is almost no risk involved. There are some cases where we recommend to appoint a Slovak director. First, when the clients are third country nationals, so they cannot be registered as a director. Second, when there is a licensed business activity that requires a local director with special qualifications. In most cases, the appointment of that person can be in addition to other directors. Third, when the clients live too far away from the Slovak office, and they cannot visit their company regularly and work there. And fourth, when there is a requirement for confidentiality. For example, when the client has a company with an exclusive sales representation in a neighbor country and his Slovak company sells other products to the same group of clients.
So we think it is time to start our Slovak business now.
Great, you just need to give us a signature on our offer, a copy of your passport and the address for the invoice. We prepare the papers to take over a company, you sign a power of attorney and some other documents at the nearby notary. Then you just pay our invoice and send the police record of the director. We handle the rest for you, and in a few days, you can already enjoy all the benefits of your Slovak company. If you found it helpful, give us a like and subscribe. If you have questions or need support, Zugimpex is here for you. Click the link below and you receive a free first consultation.